Alright, so back on the Loadstar today. I kind of got the drag link welded up, put together, put in the truck, and it didn't work on that upper trunnion ball on the Pitman arm. So moved it down to the bottom one. Give me a lot more range, but it needs a bend in it. So I'm gonna kind of what we're gonna do now is cut it, bend it, weld it, just to try to find what we need, you know, as far as a drag link goes. It's going to have a bend in it and be a certain length. So we'll try to figure that out and get it hooked up where we can move the wheels and steer the truck. So once we get that, we'll mount the drive line good and solid. See if we can't move this thing. So first thing, let's get this drag link off here and get to cutting on it. So I believe what I'll do is make a cut in the top of this, bend it open, kind of grind it, sort of kind of take weld pretty good, and then weld it up the best I can. And we'll have to adjust this out. We'll kind of see what length we need from that maybe. So let's do it. We're getting there. We'll eyeball it here in just a second. There we go. Let's try that. So I run this out about 1 inch. So it's, I think, a little longer, kind of to where it needs to be. Huh. Oh, I know what I'm doing with it. All right, so my little cup fell out of here and I lost the spring, so I found the spring. Huh. Must be missing something else because the spring just went all the way up in there. Let's go look around. Okay, so yeah, there's a little cup that goes in there too. It's laying on the floor. And I'm bound and determined to keep it full of dirt. Okay, so cup, spring goes in the cup, and then the little seat for the trunnion ball goes on top. And that's what goes inside of here. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, much better. I think there's some slack in that steering box. This Pitman are moving a little bit. Watch me do all this and still need to put the steering box off the lopro on here. Well, that's better. So anyway, I think that's a pretty good angle. Like I said, it's a little bit close to this one, but I don't think it'll be an issue. I don't know. That's getting real close now. It's got clearance on the axle. The only real problem is right there. There's clearance, but not much. Let's bend that back together just a little bit more. I guess that's okay. There's room, so we'll leave it there. But yeah, I need one of these from somewhere. So I got on the what is it, Moog website, and you can look up tie rod ends and like drag lengths and stuff by the dimensions and the thread size and all that stuff. So I may try to match something up or see if I can't find something on there, but I need one with a little bit of bend or just a straight one that I can bend myself here. And because I don't really want this welded up. So yeah, we'll try to find some of that here soon, but right now let's weld this together. We'll bolt this down, and then we'll see what kind of clearances we got or if it'll even work. So I've been looking at this assist ram. So let's see here. Let me get this back straight. Right there, it would kind of contact this. So I'm thinking, what if I raise this up a little bit? Will that cause any issues? Just to give it enough clearance, and I could just leave this on here. But I could re-drill some holes, move this bracket up maybe, or do something a little bit different with this bracket over here. You see, it's got 4 bolts in it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyway, let's get this off here and get some welding. It's not pretty, but it's stuck together. So let's test this out and see if it even does what we want it to do. Okay, so I feel like I've done this about 100 times now, but hopefully we're getting close. Ow. It's still hot. Really hot. Adjusting this out a little bit to kind of line up. I got the wheels pretty straight. We're gonna have any threads left in there? Not looking good, is it? Okay, all that looks pretty straight. So it's on there, tightened up a little bit. The wheels are straight, roughly. The steering wheel is pretty straight. So let's see what kind of steering angle we can get. There's full lock that way. Check this side. Okay. That might be a little bit more. Hard to say. Let's go the other way. That looks to be full lock that way. No clearance issues. Yeah, oh yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. Okay, good. Now that that's done, we will see about this ram assist setup here, if we actually need it or not to turn the wheels when they're on the ground. So I will set the wheels on the ground, start the truck, and see if the wheels turn. I don't know, maybe we'll go ahead and mount the Driveline so we can move it. We need to cut this this little cross member here, give some clearance. So yeah, maybe we'll go ahead and do that. So I went ahead and marked me out a little section there. What I'm gonna try to do is cut just in this bend here, this angle in the bottom of this, and then I'll use the plasma cutter, cut the rest, and then I can cut the rest from inside here. So it's the plan anyway. There we go. Now hopefully we can do the rest with the plasma. There we go. Now we got some clearance. All right, so got that cut out and clearanced a little bit. So I want to grab a few measurements, however I can here. To try to center this Driveline up. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get any better than that. So I'm thinking, don't know if I can square this plate up or not. I think that's pretty close. So there's where our holes will go. Look at tuning fork. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Now I need to take this off and drill the holes. Maybe I can do it right there. Let's see if we can't get the mag drill in there. See if we can get this bushing back in place. All right. So now I've been after that for a while, so glad to have those holes in there. So we'll bolt these, or run these bolts on down, tighten this up, tighten up the hangers on the, or the straps on the U-joint, and this thing about ready to move. Yeah. I'm getting excited. Let's make this happen. Plenty of wires hanging back here. This has not been fun at all. I won't say that's good enough. Sure, that's got plenty of juice in it. I don't think I've had the battery out of this thing. Let's see, it's the X side. Can't read the date. Whew. Got the Rural King battery out of the Lopro. I believe it's going to fit. The tie down anyway, or hold down. Now this thing ain't been started. I don't know, whatever video I started it up in, that was the last time. It says last year. Dang. Hopefully I won't have too much trouble. This thing ain't normally too bad about starting. Good enough. Huh. Perfect amount of slack. Huh. Guess it clears the hood. Let's see what we can do with this thing. All right, so battery on, in neutral. No idea if this is going to start. Throttle sticking again. Choke. Let's get some starting fluid. You know, there's probably a can laying right in the seat. Yep. Figures. Probably out of gas. Whoops. I don't even know how much gas is in the tank of this thing, honestly. Alright, so here's where I'm explaining what all we did in this video without knowing that my microphone, the receiver had died, and I was just yammering on with nobody listening here, so not really sure what all I said during all this, but I tried to get the truck running. I don't know if you heard or not, but I realized the tank was empty. Probably should have checked that first, you know, but oh well. Anyway, got the tie rod end on there, or the tie rod, drag link, whatever you want to call it, on, and welded up, and it's moving. Probably not correct. I really think I need to revisit that. Possibly swap out and put the steering box off the S model on it, but for right now, this will get us moving around where I can put her in the shed. Got the caps, or the straps on the U-joint bolted down. Got the carrier bearing bolted to the cross member. So all that's good to go. We're ready to move this thing, but just need some gas. So I'll be gone for a few days, won't be able to get no gas, but I'll get some gas, and next video I'll try to get this thing fired up and moved, and we'll just see how it does with that steering, that ram unhooked on the steering box, see if it'll actually work or not. But more than likely we're going to swap out the steering box off the lopro. So yeah, this was fun, got some stuff done. You know, excited about this truck, but anyway, I know what's coming up here. It's let's get out of here and get on something else.